G'day punters, Blake from the Leg Up Australia. Racing this weekend at Newcastle, we've got the inaugural $1 million Hunter, which has attracted a quality field. Plenty of good horses going around at this meeting. If you haven't subscribed to our free punting strategy mailing list, please head over to our website and subscribe. You've got nothing to lose. I think the best bet of the day at Newcastle on Saturday comes up in the 7th race. I think this horse is going to be seriously hard to beat, and we made him our best bet of the day a few weeks ago when he won at ROUGHIE. So Newcastle, race 7, number 7, Outrageous. I'm going with him again. First up, he was great behind Signore Fox, travelled 3 deep, faced the breeze, still ran on, was still coming on the line. Releem and ROUGHIE was second there, and then he went out to 1,300 metres in a benchmark 78. Brock Ryan was in the saddle, so he took 3 kilos off his back, and he just proved too good for them. Closed hard, had 11.99 for his final furlong sectional, so they're hard to pick up when they're running nice final furlong sectionals when they make their own luck on the speed. Stays at 1,300 metres, up in class. Brock Ryan takes 3 kilos off his back once again, so he comes in with 54.5. He's drawn barrier 2. He'll make his own luck on the speed again. I just think he's going to prove very hard to get past. He comes in well at the weights in comparison to a horse called Bobbing up the top, who was great in the Kosciuszko. I lined their form up through a horse called Handle the Truth, and this horse just meets him a lot better at the weight. So I'm going with him as the best bet of the day. Newcastle, race 7, number 7, Outrageous. I think the next best bet of the day, actually my value bet, Newcastle, race 6, it's in the feature race, the Hunter. Race 6, number 12, Fiesta from the Chris Waller stable. She was great first up in the Group 3 Sydney Stakes. She got back, she ran on, had something on her that day, and unfortunately she finished 5th. Not far off the placings, and a few horses in front of her are nice horses. So that form's been really good. And then she came out and she faced the breeze in the Redzel. Didn't finish off as we would have expected in the Redzel. She was $26 there, but that was behind Piarata, and she wasn't beaten too far. She carried 55.5 that day, and a horse like LR Ramornie carried 56.5. LR Ramornie goes up to 59.5, and she comes down to 52. So she gets a 6.5 kilo weight swing on a horse like LR Ramornie from that effort in the Redzel, when she was only beaten probably about 2.1 lengths off him on the line there. So she gets a weight swing on him and she can turn the table. She gets a much better run from barrier 4. Jay Ford's in the saddle. Absolutely no weight on her back. And I do think she is a horse of plenty of upside. Like, if you go back through her form, she has form around Nikita Jane, Multaja. I know that's mare's form, but she also has form around a horse called Estajab, who is a Group 1 Golden Slipper winner. I think she's over the odds, and I think she can win this race at a 3rd run back from a spell. So that's Newcastle, race 6, number 12, Fiesta. I think my roughie of the day, I'm really keen on this horse. The last race, Newcastle, race 9, number 6, Malea Magic. I think she is going to be really hard to beat at $31. First up, made the running in a race at Port Macquarie, which turned out to be a pretty strong form race. What could be come through that race, and this mare, she just got tired late. She improved second up behind what could be. That was in a benchmark 78 at Randwick, who Testifier comes through that race. Testifier had absolutely no luck. Malea Magic had absolutely no luck. They were both very similar runs. You're going to take $5.50 about Testifier, who I do think can win, but Malea Magic is out the gate in the betting at about, I think about $26 is available about her. I think she can win at a 3rd run back from a spell at absolutely huge odds. Look at her 3rd run back from a spell. Last preparation in the Ramornie behind Have a Say. She got beat less than 2 lengths, and she didn't have the clearest path to line. So I think she could have been within 1 length there, and that was a listed race. She comes back to a benchmark 72, 3rd up from a spell. Claim for Samantha Clinton brings her in with 55.5 kilos. Barrier 4, I think she's seriously hard to beat, and she is over the odds currently. So take that price. If you can get about $26, I think that's a good price for her. So that's Newcastle race 9, number 6, Malea Magic. Thanks for watching. If you are going to have a bet on Saturday at Newcastle or Sandown for that case, please do so responsibly. And as always, from the Leg Up Australia, good luck and good punting.